We're here back with the Genesis, and today we're installing new spark plugs. One's a Bosch. So basically, how to do that, you would want to take off the airbox and the throttle body. You don't have to take off the manifold at all because the coils are right here. I believe they'll be fairly easy to take off. You take off this cover to show the other coils, and that's where the spark plugs are. So yeah,
pretty simple job, man.
Let's get to it.
Let's. So you want to remove the airbox. You don't have to remove the entire airbox. You could just unclip it. There's a 8mm or a Phillips up there, and there's clamp as well as the sensor. Buddy, you struggling?
A little bit. Put the camera on the stand.
It's a one-man job, boy. Makes you wonder what the point of that clamp is, huh?
Yeah, right.
Or what the point of going to the gym is.
Ah, there you go.
Struggling, man, but it's all good. Once the airbox is out, you want to move on to a throttle body. There's a sensor. Remove that. Boom. Unclips. Just like that. And the throttle body has a big bolt and 4 little ones. So the 4 little ones are 10mm. There's 4 of them on each, one on each corner, and one 14mm. That big guy right there. Yes. The coil packs are right beneath the throttle body, and it's only on this side. That side is just a cover, a beauty cover. And there's also another 14mm on the bottom that holds the bracket that holds the top 14mm of the throttle body. Yes, you have to remove that bracket completely. The bracket, dude. Each coil pack is held by another 10mm. So the thing is, there's a couple of hoses in the back of this throttle body with the clamps. You want to remove the clamps, or at least relocate them just like that, and move out the hoses as well. There's going to be a little bit of liquid coming out of them, but it's kind of a must. And if you don't want to remove too much, then you know what I mean. Yeah. So you remove. Now you can freely remove the throttle body. Just it's dripping constantly.
No, yeah.
Not really. It's not. So those 2 hoses.
Oh, take it out. I'm an idiot.
Just like that. Make sure not to lose that gasket in between as well.
Actually, you might have to take off this little bracket.
The bottom bracket?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you already did.
I moved it away, but
oh, you moved it.
Yeah.
Yes, you have to remove that bracket completely. The bracket, dude. Like that. Later on, we're going to be doing a battery transfer. We're going to transfer to the rear of the car, to the trunk, and then put a single turbo in here. Have it pop out from the hood a little bit, you know, sexy. You do have to remove the manifold entirely, just because
you could be able to reach it, but you won't be able to take it out.
Yeah, the coil pack is just not going to move. It's long, and there's no space for it to move out. So you could just unbolt the intake manifold. There's a few bolts on each side, and you could just maneuver it out of the way just for you to remove the coil packs.
You need to take off this to move around the manifold.
This beauty cover has 1 bolt. Yeah?
There's 1 bolt that is on little rubber things. These ones, they're kind of more easier to get.
There you go.
There you go.
Nice. There you go. Coil pack removed. Then, to remove the coil pack, the spark plug, you're going to need a little spark plug socket.
Thin wall.
You need an extension, and counterclockwise, lefty-loosey, remember that. There you go. Torque specs are nuts.
Yeah.
There you go.
There you go.
Inspect them visually. Boom. Out with the old, in with the new, and you can do the same thing to all of them. Pretty simple, man. The only thing with this case, you're gonna have to remove that manifold, but that's why we're here. I'll show you how to do it. We're just doing the easy side first. You can do the rest for all three. On this side.
With these Bosch spark plugs, if you want to know what the foot-pounds or Newton meters are, it will be on the back of the box right now. See, it'll say 23 Newton meters, or in foot-pounds, it'll be 17 foot-pounds.
To remove the manifold, okay, it's pretty simple actually. There's 6 bolts, so these two are size 10 millimeters, and then the 6 bolts right there in the bolts, as well as the nuts, they are size 12s, 12 mil. Remove those, unscrew them, remove the manifold, good to go. You want to remove the sensor as well? So in our case, we're actually going to remove the manifold completely, just because we're going to clean it up a little bit before we put it back on. So you're going to want to remove all these clamps if you're going to be doing it as we are. You're going to remove all these tubes, all these hoses. There's a couple bolts on there. Remove those, a couple sensors on here. Then it should just come right off. Easy, huh? Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Oh yeah. Boom.
There you go. Boom.
They're off, clean it up. Don't be a pig, clean it up. And then you have access to the rest of the coils and spark plugs. And it's simple, you do the same thing, same procedure on this side. Do all 3 coil packs, remove them, replace the spark plugs. Do not use anti-seize. With some patience and some love, you can use some brake cleaner and a wire brush to clean up your manifold. Just gonna clean things up a little bit, you know. It's not a necessity, but hey, if you take care of it, it'll take care of you. Clean it a little bit, get rid of the dust, you know. Val did a great job with this one, as you can tell. Real clean, man, real clean. That's all that came off though. So yeah, so now after you replace all the spark plugs and all that, you just want to assemble it back the way it was, you know. Pretty straightforward. Put all the bolts and nuts on, and putting everything back on. Make sure you reattach all the hoses in the back, tighten all the bolts up, throttle body, put that back on, make sure it's all tight. You know what I mean? All the sensors are plugged in, absolutely all of them. Put all the beauty covers back on, and that's pretty much it, man. If you have a bolt laying around after you finish the job, means the job ain't done, right?
Done.
That's it, ain't it?
We got her back in, boys.
Now the real test, is it gonna misfire when you start it?
Probably not.
Come on, come on. Come on, boy.
Dramatic music here. Dun, 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 dun.
Damn, that's the dramatic music. Working like a beauty, dude.